As they were this time yesterday when it comes to fire conditions. Crews still have very little control on what's happening on the ground. Welcome back former FEMA coordinator Mark Neveau to our new newscast as we look ahead a little bit. But take a very small victory, some evacuation orders lifted, winds quieting down just a little bit. We're in a different place.
Absolutely, and we saw they were very effective with the Hollywood fire. They jumped on that, which could have been disastrous, especially with the resources so taxed. So that's good news there, absolutely.
Right. So how are these agencies prioritizing? We've heard from firefighters who say, look, if I see a home that's a total loss, I can't try. They essentially have to move on.
They do. They're triaging and they're taking a look at a number of different things. You know, how close is vegetation to the home? Are the vents open? Is it a wood roof? Is it a tile roof? All of those are discussions that they're having, but they have to make those choices very quickly, knowing that it's not just a house, it's somebody's home. Very difficult to do.
A lot of those things are not in our control, but some factors are. We heard from a man who said, you know, I put water on my house with a garden hose, and guess what? It survived. Tell me about what we can do, hopefully not in a moment of crisis, that might improve our odds.
Well, without going through it bit by piece, you can take a look on CAL FIRE's website, and they show you how to, quote, harden your house. Very simple fixes that you can do to, and the important part about that is twofold, is insurance-wise. We know that cancellation of homeowners insurance is pretty widespread in California. They're taking a look by aerial, your home, to make a determination whether they want to insure it or not. So if you take steps to harden that, likelihood is you will get reinsured. Now, the other part of that is you want to protect your house from wildfire. And so if the firefighters see that you've taken an effort and they can salvage or save that home, that may be one that they're going to make a decision, save or move on.
So things like defensible space, this other...
Defensible space, what kind of brush, plants and trees and shrubs that you have next door to your house, watered, sprinklered, clearance to homes, a number of different things,
Let's focus on what's happening back in Los Angeles now. What are crews able to do today that they weren't yesterday in the middle of chaos?
Yeah, you know, one of the good things they're doing is they're getting resources in from other parts of the state and other states. So it's allowing firefighters to rest a little bit. Better decisions, less injuries, so that's important. They also have a tremendous amount of air operations. You're seeing the planes go in, dip into the Pacific Ocean, come up and be able to fight the fires, create a containment line. Those are all important aspects to fighting the fire. They also, and this is probably one of the most key parts, is they can now go back and actually do what's known as overhaul. So each one of those homes or businesses that's still smoldering, they want to try and tamp down those little fires so that as the winds start to come up over the next few days, we don't have another large wildfire urban interface fire because of brands coming from those simmering, smoldering fires.
It's a multi-layered response.
Yeah.
All right, Mark Neveau, we'll have to leave it here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.